All right, Kombat Konvo, you know what it is, man. We back. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page. So today we talking about The Rock. Is The Rock the greatest wrestler of all time? You know what I'm saying? And should he be considered on Mount Rushmore? Ric Flair doesn't think so. Ric Flair doesn't think that The Rock should be on Mount Rushmore. I don't know who he said, but I read a headline that said that. So sorry if I got it wrong, but that's was the headline. So it said Ric Flair doesn't think Rock should be on Mount Rushmore of wrestling. That's straight to the point. I don't see how you can get around that, and that'd be clickbait, but I don't know. But I guess I could get my take on it. You could interject if you want. We could go back and forth. It don't matter. The Rock. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson started out as Rocky Maivia. Do I believe that he is the greatest of all time? Can I put him over Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair? Can I put him over The Undertaker, Stone Cold, Macho Man Randy Savage, Shawn Michaels, who else? Triple H, Bret the Hitman Hart, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, even though Goldberg wouldn't be in my top 10. Can I put him, Kurt Angle? Can I put him over all of them? And the answer is yes. And I'm explaining why. The reason why The Rock is, to me, the best of all time right now, today, is because he started out and he ended on a high note, and he's back on another high note. He's still in mint condition. If you go back and you watch his promos, The Rock to me was almost, matter of fact, he was the perfect wrestler. He was everybody rolled into one. To me, athleticism, great moves, great physique. You know what I'm saying? Great promo. Any wrestler you can think of, The Rock is in their category. Any one of them. Any wrestler you can think of, he's in that category. As far as technical moves, you know what I'm saying? I never seen him do nothing off the top rope. I will say that. But anything else?
He has.
I never seen it. I never seen him do an elbow off the top rope or nothing like that.
Yeah, he has once or twice.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even put that in the category because that's not it. But other than that, how can he not be? Multiple champion, multiple, what's the names? Did he go across the saying he stayed with one company the whole time? He really didn't have a chance to go across because at the time he was in charge. And he and Stone Cold single-handedly brought wrestling back to the WWF because they was getting killed in the ratings. So he went from feud to feud to feud. From Brock Lesnar, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Triple H. He did so much. Vince McMahon, he did so much. So for me, he's definitely on Mount Rushmore. And I'm going to say that I'm going to put The Rock over Hulk Hogan at this point in his career. And you said something the other day, and I didn't take this in consideration. And it's the reason why I take into consideration now, and it's the reason why I put him over. The movie aspect.
Mm-hmm.
When you said that The Rock, he said Hulk Hogan can't act, his movies is trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's 100% facts. That's why he beats Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, don't get me wrong, the immortal Hulk Hogan, he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that The Rock has transcended past him now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So The Rock to me is 1, Hogan's 2, Ric Flair's 3, Undertaker's 4, Stone Cold is 5. That's my 5 right there. So
honestly, I have to agree. I have to agree. The Rock The Rock has transcended past a lot of people, honestly. You know, when you think about what The Rock has done in the beginning stages and what he's doing right now, it's just crazy. Like, who would ever think that The Rock, would now be in charge or partially in charge of the company that he was once on the roster as a wrestler, just a wrestler. Now he's one of the overseers of that company. Now he might not own WWE, but he's one of the overseers. So best believe he could use his influence to make a judgment call in the WWE. You know what I mean? He's on the board of TKO. Flex Carvana, for those of y'all don't know, that was The Rock's name in another promotion before he came to the WWE. A lot of y'all didn't know that. But if you watch the show, his TV show, The Rock, his little Young Rock, then you would know that. He held titles in other promotions over in the other promotion. I forgot the name of the promotion that he held the title in, but he held the tag team title with another dude. But that's not part of my point. I'm just trying to, list some of the accolades for people that didn't know or don't pay attention to that stuff. He's definitely surpassed Hulk Hogan. We're not taking nothing away from Hulk Hogan. But if you're talking about the attributes that he's gotten and that Hogan's gotten, Hogan may have started it, but The Rock definitely finished it and went above and beyond that. You understand? If you want to talk about acting, right? Rock's movies, for the most part, are pretty good. Are pretty good. I mean, certain movies, give or take, it depends on your liking. Certain movies you'd be like, but for the most part, as he transcended, as he leveled up, he gotten better with the movies. He gotten better with the acting to the point where he was up here and everything he was touching turned to gold. Look at the Fast and Furious movies, you know? And regardless of what people say about Black Adam was actually all right. It has little defaults here and there with certain things, but it would have been okay if, what we already know what happened with all that, we don't got to get into that, but you know what I mean? My point is that he's leveled up every single time. Just when you thought he was here, he goes past that, he transcends back past that, and he gets up to there. If you're talking about his wrestling accolades, you know what I mean? He's held multiple titles. He's wrestled everybody. The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold. He's had a plethora of rivalries with Stone Cold. You know, he was must see TV. Basically, he was must see TV. And regardless of what you think of him now, you can't take that away from him. You just can't. And for him to not be included or people not say he don't belong on the Rushmore, he definitely does. He definitely does. My Mount Rushmore is basically the same, almost identical to yours, And I've always thought of him as being one of them guys, you know. Everlasting impression as far as his promos. Always cuts a dope promo. I can't, as of right now, I know he's getting his feet wet back into his promo thing. You know, he might have to update his material a little bit. But once he does that, what's going to happen? Everybody's going to fall in line. When he slapped Cody, come on, nobody expected that. When he was cursing out Triple H, when he was cursing at Seth Rollins, like The Rock to me is probably the best impromptu guy in professional wrestling because he's one of the very few guys that could do impromptu stuff like right on the fly, and he makes you think it was part of what they were supposed to do. The only way you can find out that it wasn't a part of it is if you watch wrestling enough to really pay attention to the sequence and to the story. Then you'll know, like, oh yeah, he just added that in. But The Rock is the best impromptu guy. Like he can add stuff on the fly, and that joint to be gold. Like who would have expected him to do that to Triple H? Who would have expected him to do that? Who would have expected him to slap Cody? You know damn well that wasn't part of it. You know what I'm saying? If you paid attention, you know it wasn't a part of that joint. But it, you know what I mean, he made you believe like, yo, this is what it is. He's the only one that can do that. You know? And if you notice now, when he was doing it, after a while with certain wrestlers, they start adding that impromptu stuff. Look at Roman Reigns, his cousin. His cousin was terrible at promos at one time. Roman Reigns was trash at promos. What they do, they let the cuffs off. They say, yo, just do you. Do you. Sit down with Paul Heyman, do whatever y'all gonna do. Now look. Now look, he got people eating at the palm of his hand. That's what I'm saying. Like, Rock started that. Nobody else is doing impromptu like that. If they was doing it, they wasn't doing it like him. You know,
Yeah.
so at the end of the day, y'all got to stop with the Rock slander. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we say what we say at times, but we wrestling fans. We still love the Rock, regardless of what you might hear us say every time. Whatever, we still love the Rock. It's just that we also critics too. You know what I'm saying? We hold people at high standards. So if I see, especially me, if I see something, then I'm going to just call it like I see it. That don't mean I hate the wrestler. That just mean I call it like I see it. But The Rock, hands down, whoever's saying, look, he belongs in the Mount Rushmore. Simple as that. Plain and simple. I don't need to talk no more. I mean, it is what
Hey,
it is.
let's say this before we get out of here. Roman Reigns definitely is in my top 10 now. Definitely in my top 10. I'm pushing him up. And I can't remember who was my 10 last time. I believe it was Edge or Goldberg. One of them going out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Goldberg. I would take Edge over Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? And Kurt Angle would be in my top 10 too. So I probably would take Kurt Angle over Edge. You know what I'm saying? Even though I really like Edge a lot. But I'm definitely putting Kurt Angle, and I'm putting the Tribal Chief up in there. Sorry. Some of them dudes gotta go.
But you know what's crazy, right? And people are going to hate this take, but Roman Reigns is going to be The Rock in the near future. Remember, The Rock wrestled for a good portion of his career, and then he came to a breaking point where he got the movie roles and that movie money, and he bounced for like a few years. And he became a totally different animal. When he came back, that was when the Hollywood Rock came back. When he came back, we was like, yo, we didn't expect this. And that was some of his best work as a heel. We didn't get much of it. Now we're getting more of it now, but we didn't get much of it at that time. Roman Reigns is on that same path. The only difference is with Roman is that he's accomplishing feats in professional wrestling that The Rock basically just, you know what I mean, roll out the red carpet for his cousin. You know, he's about to beat Hulk Hogan's record. You know, he's about to be the longest reigning WWE champ in history, above Hogan. Now, not in history, but he's gonna beat Hogan's record. He's gonna go right, push Hogan in the third, and he gonna be in that spot. So at the end of the day, man, like y'all gotta put, regardless of what people want to say, you gotta put some respect on that bloodline's name because they basically running WWE right now.
Yeah,
Don't let
yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Roman Reigns is is what The Rock was when him and Stone Cold was in charge. Roman Reigns made me watch wrestling again. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, cause I checked out. I was peeking my head in and out, but I checked out when the whole pandemic happened and and they had the TVs and people. I checked out then, but for some reason, Roman Reigns, because you're right, he was trash. You know what I'm saying? When he won that title and he started changing and they just let him be him, now look, his promo game is retarded now. I'm talking like
Yep.
super fire. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? So, and he don't even remind me of The Rock. He just remind me of some hood dude who got the title.
Yeah. You and the funny thing, because their influences were probably different. You know what I mean? So he
No.
probably
I understand that. I'm saying
yeah.
his promo and The Rock promo is not the same at all. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Like to
no.
me, Roman Reigns promo is like some hood dude who like, I'm the tribal chief. Y'all mad? Are you mad? I make more money than you. You know what I'm saying? Like like his promo is like that. Like he's direct, straight to the point. He cool. He sound like he a cool motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that's to me. That's how Roman Reigns comes off. He always wearing the latest Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Just like he just look like yeah. We gonna do this. Go do this like this. I'm gonna smash you. You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of remind me of a Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? like he kinda do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna smash you. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They all remind me of that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man. But like I said, man, The Rock definitely is on that Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? And he's number one. So, hey, man.
Well, one more thing on the Roman take. So let's just say he beats Hogan, because we really don't know if he's going to surpass Hogan just yet. He got to go through Cody first. Now, me personally, considering how the story's going and everything like that, Cody's going to win, But we all know wrestling. We all know stories. They can prolong this thing for however they want to. You understand? If they decide they want to change at the last minute, they can make it do that, and it could probably be more meaningful when Cody wins it. They could do that. I don't think they're going to do that, but they can do that. So I just wanted to add that in there. Like he's he's about to do it, but he got to get into September 1st to do that. But if he doesn't, it still doesn't take nothing away from him. He's still like Roman's still, you know what I mean? He's still going to be that guy, and he's probably going to end up, depending on how this whole bloodline thing goes now, because a lot of people saying The Rock's going to turn on him or whatever, and a lot of people putting their speculations. I don't know, so I haven't really commented on it yet, but Elimination Chamber's coming up. We got we got WrestleMania coming up, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we definitely see, man. Let's see. I definitely got I got Cody losing that. And I got Roman Reigns winning. And the reason why that is because what happens if Cody wins? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Like You don't think one thing I notice about wrestling is they never really give you what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always something. So, and they pushing towards that. They want everybody to believe that Cody's gonna win because it's just basically set up that way for Cody to win, and he loses, and it just changes everybody's mind on everything. So, just makes it even more how would I say more because you got two storylines going. You got Roman Reigns got to beat Hogan's record. That's on the line, and then you got Cody. Storyline has to be finished, and if he beats Roman Reigns, he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? So they got two storylines going right parallel to each other, and it's kind of like, which one do you stand on? I believe that Cody's gonna lose. So
yeah,
hey man, you know what it is, man?